Hi, I'm Keisha and welcome back. Sunday sort of became the de facto pizza day in my house sometime when I was in high school. So today, that's what I'm gonna make for you. So the first thing we're gonna start off with is proving our yeast. I have here Fleshman's Active Dry Yeast. I'm going to take 2 1/4 teaspoon or 1 package if you have the packages. And to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of warm water at about anywhere from 100 to 110 degrees, no hotter than that because we don't want to kill our yeast. Going to dissolve this. And to that, because yeast loves sugar, it's what it feeds off of, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of organic cane sugar. And we'll let it sit for about 5 minutes until it proves. Now that our yeast is proved, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 1 teaspoon of salt, and I have some herbs in here, thyme, oregano, and a little bit of garlic powder, which is completely optional. And to this, I'm gonna add 2 heaping tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and 1 tablespoon of honey. And last, I'm using bread flour, but you can definitely use all-purpose flour. I used to use that as well. If you have a KitchenAid stand mixer, definitely use that, or any stand mixer, and knead the dough. I don't have one, so I always do this by hand and it turns out just fine. I'm gonna get a little flour onto my surface here and reserve some just in case I need more. Cool. And get onto my floured surface. Knead your dough for 8 to 10 minutes until a smooth dough ball forms. If the dough becomes too sticky, simply add a little bit more flour. Look at this. Now we're going to put it in a clean bowl. I have greased it with olive oil spray. If you want to use actual olive oil and just move it around with your hands or a brush, that's fine. Just coat the dough in the olive oil and let it sit. I'm gonna cover this with a towel and sit it in a warm spot for an hour to 2 hours and let it double in size and come right back. Okay, our dough has been rising for 2 hours. I'm just going to remove this. It smells delicious already and you can see that the herbs are really coming through. So at this point, all we're going to do is just punch it down, deflate it, gather it together one more time, turn it over, and then cover it with cling wrap. And I'm going to let this sit overnight and use it tomorrow. And this is just really going to allow the flavors to develop in the yeast and the dough. And it's going to taste even better. But if you want to use it the same day after you've let it rest, and top it with whatever you'd like and enjoy it. But for me, I'm going to save it till tomorrow. Okay, I forgot I made plans the night before, so I ended up letting this rest for 2 days, and that's fine. I've let my dough rest for up to 3 days before. The longer it rests, the more flavor your dough will have. If making 2 12-inch pizzas, cut the dough in half. I'm going to wrap 1/2 and freeze it for later. I have generously floured my cutting board with cornmeal. The cornmeal adds great texture and flavor to the dough and also keeps it from sticking to the cutting board. Place the other half of your dough onto the surface. Lightly flour the top and spread with your hands. Once your pizza is the desired size, add your sauce and toppings. I no longer have a pizza stone, so I improvised with a perforated pizza pan. My pan has been preheating in the oven for 30 minutes at 450 degrees. Slide your pizza onto the pan and cook until golden brown, about 17 minutes. I can't wait to try this pizza. The outside is crisp, the inside is soft, and the bottom is perfectly cooked. Give this recipe a try. Let me know how you like it in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Happy eating.